What's up, everybody? It's your boy Crazy Cheshire. Welcome back. Are you struggling with leveling up? Maybe beating first two bosses in the game? Do you struggle with getting some runes? Let's remedy that, shall we? This is my brand new character that I just made, and I've played a little bit, as you can see, but that was just so I can go and get the graces to teleport there faster for the video purposes. But details, as you can see, we started at level 9 as a knight because it has a halberd, and we're gonna need to use that. This video is gonna be more towards newer players, so I'm gonna try to give as much survivability as possible, as well as tools to be able to level up or go purchase stuff. In this video, we're gonna be just going and getting 2 weapons and 2 shields, and that's about it. And then I'm gonna show off 2 early game farms and then 1 late game farms. As I was running around, I picked up a couple of these golden seeds, and as a keepsake in the beginning of the game, that's also something that I chose. And if I've seen any of the churches, I ran in there to grab this as well. I'm just showing this to let you know that I haven't gotten anything. This is the weapons that I start with and the shield. I don't have anything else on this pretty much new character. This is all I have. The only thing I went and bought is a lantern. You will be starting out right here in this general location. You need to come over here to this grace, and we're gonna go pick up a weapon real quick. Will be located right here. I also gotten my noble steed. We're gonna use that. We're gonna run right over here where this dude is at, jump right here and grab a weapon and hopefully not get killed. Next, you would need to come over here on the map to this location beside this merchant, and we're gonna need to get on our horse actually and run to this air vortex. Aim yourself towards this pillar right here in front of me, well, this way in front of me. Jump up and go straight right over here. We're gonna be grabbing ourselves a shield that we're gonna use for a rune farm. Next on our list is first rune farm. You would need to come over here on the map to this grace located over here, and we need to do this about 2 times, I believe, because we can't use a flail because I don't have enough dexterity. But you can do it more times if you want to. All you need to do is just run over here, get the enemies, start fighting, and then just run back to the grace. Next up is our second rune farm, and it will be located right over here at this grace. So now put on your turtle shield and your new flail and reallocate all of your healing flasks pretty much to your FP flasks, because we're going to be using an Ash of War on this flail on this big dragon located over here. You're just gonna stand over here, you're gonna use an Ash of War, and it's gonna start spinning, and it's gonna take about 7 blood loss triggers for this dragon to actually die. So when you hit 6 blood losses, that's when you're gonna get on your horse, because as soon as you're gonna kill the dragon, you're gonna need to run to a grace so it doesn't kill the dragon, because you're supposed to only do it 1 time, but we're gonna do it multiple times. What's good about the flail, even though if you have no FP left, it will still use the Ashes of War. Even though it's gonna be doing a little bit of damage little by little, you can still get the blood loss to trigger even though you have no FP that's going. As you can see in the background, I'm spinning my stuff, I'm dealing damage. It's very small number, but soon the blood loss will trigger. There we go. And that's what's good about it. But to make it a bit faster, that's why I said to reallocate all of your flasks into mana flasks. And now that I got him almost dead, we're gonna get on our horse, and as soon as he twitches, you're gonna need to run to the grace. There we go. That's our twitch, and that's our cue to run to the grace. You're gonna jump off your horse and interact with the grace immediately. That way the game does not despawn the dragon over there, but you get the souls from killing the dragon. We actually gonna need 22 strength and 20 dexterity That's why we're gonna do this only twice. That way you can put in the other points that you'll get into vigor and mind and endurance. Now this is the stats that I end up with right here. Next on our list is to get 2 pieces of the medallion, so we can go and get actually our weapon that we're going to be using and our shield that we're actually going to be using. And since we're already over here, one of the pieces of the medallion located in this building. And let me show you real quick where they're at. You're gonna find a lot of bats in this building, so I'm just gonna run straight past them and climb the ladder. You might gonna get poisoned all the way, you might not, depends. Sometimes they're nice and you're not gonna get poisoned all the way. But even if you die, the grace is right there, not too far, you should be just fine. All you need to do is climb all the way to the top. You will see a chest, open it up, and you will find a half of medallion. And then we're gonna need to go get our second portion of the medallion. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. For our second half of the medallion, it will be located right over here in this building. We're gonna need to go climb a couple of stairs and then climb a ladder and hopefully not get destroyed. The usual, you know, not new. So just follow along with me. I'll show you where it's at. Pass all of these guys. I'm not going to be fighting them. Don't mind me. Jump in here. Do not throw explosives. Okay, never mind. Disregard. I didn't say anything, huh? Interesting. Gonna run straight past all of these guys. Hopefully not. Okay. Good talk, good talk. And now I'm gonna climb all the way up. Now we're gonna get our second portion of the medallion. Dun-dun-dun. And now that we have both of the halves of the medallion, we're gonna need to come over here and use the elevator. But to get here, as you can see, I have not fought both these bosses located in this area. From this grace, I went and more or less just went behind the castle, got to this grace, and used this scaling on the side of the wall to go down over here, and so on and so forth. Made my way all the way over here to the elevator. Now you just need to run up to it, activate it, and go to our next destination. Now for the shield that we're actually going to be using, you're going to need to come over here and you're going to find the shield located in this area, and I'm about to show you where it's at. Just run forward, use this broken bridge, do some horse parkour, you know, no biggie. I almost died over there. Details, don't worry about it, it's fine, it's fine. Run over here, you're gonna see some weird enemies around here. You can just run in here, grab the shield, and skedaddle. And there we go, we got the shield that we need, and we're out of here. And for the weapon that we're actually going to be using, it will be located right here. We're going to need to kill an NPC. This is the closest grace that I have, unfortunately. If you don't know how to get here, you would want to go from this grace right here and go along the edge of the cliff, and you'll be able to make your way down to this grace, and from here you're going to be able to make your way all the way here. Fairly simple and easy. From here, I'm running the wrong way. We're going to need to run in this direction, jump down right here. This is how I actually got up here with my horse. This is all poisonous, so get on your horse so you don't get poisoned. And we're going to go visit that NPC. You can either fight it and try to kill it. Be careful, there's going to be a stone giant over there that's going to try to kill you, or you could try to get it follow you to that side of a cliff over there and maybe jump off, and hopefully the invader slash NPC thing will follow you. This is who I'm talking about. However, you can try and lure her right over here and get her to come up on top of these rocks right over here, and then you would make your way down and get her to jump down to you, which she would be trapped over here pretty much. Not like that, now I'm trapped. But hopefully she'll continue attacking me and fall off, and you can get it this way as well. I was gonna try to kick her off myself, but she did the trick this way. It worked. I was planning for her to jump down and her to be in my place, but she flipped those rolls, but it still worked. Now that we've gotten our weapon and a shield, we're gonna need to come over here to this cave, and I got here from this grace and just made my way around, and bam, I'm here. Why we're here? We're here to kill a boss to get a bell bearing from it. And don't forget to unequip your shield, that way you're at least at medium load. This is the boss that I was talking about. I would suggest doing jump attacks. That way you deal a little bit more damage. Try to avoid as much stuff that he throws at you. And as you can see, I'm dealing almost no damage at all. I'm dealing 13 damage with a halberd. So it's gonna start out a bit slow, but it's gonna pick up as you're gonna break his kind of like guard a bit. There we go. Now we're dealing damage, and now he doesn't like it. And that only took like maybe 4 or 5 hits of like jump attacks. There we go. Nice and easy. And destroyed. Next, we're gonna need to come over here on the map, and we're gonna go and get another bell bearing. To get here, I got here from this grace and went around that, went down this broken portion, and I got here. When you get here, there's gonna be a wall that you need to hit so it disappears, and we almost not gonna need to fight anybody. That guy on the right, he will follow you sometimes if you alert him. I would suggest killing this guy, however, so he doesn't interrupt you getting your loot. So just get rid of him real quick. Now we're gonna grab our bell bearing and leave. For the next portion, we would need to come over here on the map, and this boss only spawns at night, therefore you would have to wait until nighttime and this boss will spawn in, and we're gonna force this boss to go and jump off the cliff pretty much. That's literally it. That's the boss right there in the distance. We're gonna lure him to the left side where my rune's over there, and we're gonna get an awesome Ash of War. Yep, come with me. Come this way. Come on, chase me. In this direction. Come on. Follow the leader. Where are you going? Where are you going? Is you lost? Come this way. And we're gonna jump over this. And now we're kind of just gonna sit over here and try to get him to come to us and jump in our direction. And he left. This is not where I want you to go, buddy. What? Huh? I don't know how I just killed him. Where the fuck did he go? How did he die? Okay, well, we got the Ashes of War and the runes. He was supposed to go over here and more or less just jump down and die. And now that we have our weapon, our shield, and the bell bearings that we're gonna offer here and around the whole table, we're gonna need some runes to do so. So back to the dragon we go. Do this probably another 2 times just to be safe. And we're gonna go and level up our brand new weaponry. Now that we have our weapons and everything that we need to go to a round whole table and upgrade all of our stuff. But if you equipped your weapon and your shield, you probably noticed that all of a sudden you're too heavy. So now, since we already have the runes, go ahead and upgrade your endurance to 15. That way you're not going to be fat rolling and you're going to be able to still dodge normally, but we also have our upgrades that we're going to do to a weapon, and we're going to be able to put an Ash of War on the weapon as well. So now we're going to need to come over here, offer both of our bell bearings that we've gotten, and now we're also going to go over here, purchase this and our summon. There we go. Now we can also summon wolves, and you're going to need 12 of each. So go ahead, buy 12 of each to level up. Dun dun dun. And we're gonna come over to this man's and speak with him. We're gonna go to the Ashes of War, and we're gonna put it on this weapon. And I'm just gonna go standard, just for a hell of it. And now, strengthen armament. Let's level up our weapon. We got our weapon leveled up to plus 12. You can level it up all the way up to plus 25, I believe. And this shield, I believe you can upgrade it all the way to plus 10. If you're wondering why I decided to choose this specific weapon and this specific shield, this shield will regen your HP slowly. This weapon is one of few weapons that applies a Scarlet Rot, which pretty much is poison. The Ashes of War that we put on this weapon lets you evade like this real quick. Also, you can guard and still attack from behind the shield, but we're not done just yet. We're gonna go and whoop both of these bosses, and then I'm gonna show you later game better rune farm. I'm gonna get smacked, aren't I? No? Okay, cool. I could guard and still go on offensive, or I can just wait for the dogs to attack. And I'm not that good at the game, so I'm not doing anything special. I'm just blocking and attacking from behind the shield. I'm not doing anything special at all. Ow, he smacked me. And I don't need to do this. I can just use the Ashes of War on this weapon. I'm still getting passive heal from the shield that's on my back right now. And I can evade. As you can see, he's already poisoned. And I still have my dog attacking him. So I can wait until he turns around and then start attacking him. It does pretty good damage. But I also have +3 flasks. I can defend myself pretty easily. I can just dodge pretty easily as well, or I could just wait until he dies from poison mainly. Aw, he smacked the hell out of me. How could you? There we go. Summon my dogs, and we're just gonna go ham on this dude over here. I decided to reallocate my flasks a little bit. Oh, he smacked the hell out of me. How could you? Why the hell am I still sleeping on the ground over there? Where you going, home slice? Oh, okay, okay. Let's get it, boys. Ooh, that was close. He almost got me. Almost got me. Let me just heal up real quick and attack. And this is all without talismans or anything, and he already killed all of my dogs. I can just wait until poison runs out, but that wouldn't be as fun. So we're gonna continue fighting him. Oh, he smacked me with his hand. There we go. Woo! That was close. You almost got me. Let's go behind you real quick and do a couple more slashes and attacks. Nice and easy. Nothing too difficult. Now we're gonna come straight to you and attack you over here. Because why not? Free damage. No thank you. Ah, he hit me with the dragon. No thank you. Woo! Almost had me. Jokes. I was just joking. You did not have me at all. What the hell is this? Why is there a stump over here? Now that we have defeated both of those bosses, we're gonna need to come to a round hole table once again. And we're gonna need to go over here and check out this 2 fingers real quick. There we go. We got an emote. Speak to this old lady, exhaust her dialogue real quick. Now that we've finished talking to her, we're gonna need to come over here on the map, and we're gonna need to speak with a white mask located right over here. This is the closest grace that I have. There we go. Here's our mans. Let's talk to him. Tell him they didn't seem right. He's talking about the fingers. Tell him that real quick. Speak to him one more time. He's gonna give you this bloody fingers. And now you're gonna need to invade 3 times, and I usually just go over here and invade 3 times. I usually just unequip my stuff, go to multiplayer, and click on this, invade both near and far. Now you're just gonna have to wait until you invade. You do not need to win. If you want to, feel free. And now that we've done invading all 3 times, I just let people whoop my ass real quick, so make it faster. Now we're gonna talk to him again, tell him to anoint you. He gonna tell you no pretty much and give you this white cloth. Now we're gonna need to soak this cloth in the blood of a maiden, and if you come over here to this church, that's where you can get it done. If you don't know how to get here, you could go to where we use the elevator and from here pretty much make your way up this cliff, and you'll be able to get here that way. But that's one of the reasons why I decided to go on the right side over here, so I can get to this church ahead of schedule so we can do this. And you would come over here and dye cloth, bam, done. Now you're gonna need to go back and speak with the white mask once again. You need to talk to him one more time, and pretty much he's gonna give you a thingamajig after he supposedly gonna cut off your finger, which if you look at my hand, I'm gonna still have all of my fingers, just saying. There we go, we got bloody finger. That's not what we need. We're gonna talk to him one more time, and now he's gonna give us that, and that's what we want. So now we're gonna go inventory, go to this and use, and yes. And now this is where our actual fun farming gonna start happening, because we're gonna be getting a lot of runes. We're gonna need to go over here, grab this real quick so we can have the map for this entire area. Then we're gonna run up over here and grab this grace. We're currently level 48. So now let the fun commence. We're gonna jump down over here from our grace, and we're gonna run in this direction. And it's gonna be fairly simple. You're gonna do a little bit of horse parkour. Right here, we're gonna take a left, run between both of these trees, right over here. Now, we're gonna need to make a jump on this rock, then this rock, and then up right here. From here, you're gonna need to make your way to those rocks. Double jump over here, out and in, nice and easy. And now I'm gonna run over here and jump into this big hole, and now all you're gonna do is just swing constantly so you don't die. Quick little thing, if you're on a new gen console, you're probably gonna be getting just 1 influx of runes. I'm playing on my older gen console, so I'm gonna be getting 6 influxes of runes here. So if you have your older one, you might want to bring it back out, just saying, to help you with this. I don't have a golden scarab, but it's fine. We'll be getting plenty of runes. We're level 48, and after I do this one time and show you all of the influxes, I'm gonna do this probably for an hour, just to show you a final result of what you can expect within an hour at least, or somewhere around there. So just continue swinging. After about 30 seconds, you'll start getting runes, and just continue falling. Unless you're on a new gen console, after you get your first influx, there might be a bit of a sprinkle after that, but after your first influx, you can probably just press your map button and teleport to the grace. That's probably would be the best way to go about this. But since I'm on an older gen, I can be getting way more, so I'm going to continue going. Oh, there we go. We got Ashes of War as well. Haha, let's go. This is first playthrough, not a second, not a third. So I'm going to be getting quite a bit less than other people that's in the further playthroughs, but it's fine. This is more towards beginning players. That's why I'm making this video, to help out the beginning players, or maybe even some people that already played the game and they just need a bit more help on runes or defeating bosses or leveling up, whatever it may be. We're already at 200,000. I am literally not doing anything. I did a little bit of horse parkour, jumped in the hole, started swinging my weapon. Why we're swinging the weapon is because if you don't swing for about probably 8 seconds, you're gonna die. You're gonna hit the kill barrier, and you're gonna die. And what I believe is happening while you're falling, the map on top is despawning, and enemies falling through. Since they're not swinging like you and attacking, they hit the kill barrier and they die. I think that's what's happening. Except it's happening like around the entire map, and you can cheese the boss as well, which I have that on my channel. If you want to check that out, feel free. And in this one go, we got 239,178 runes. So now I'm gonna do this for about an hour, and I'll show you final product in a moment. And this is the results. We're level 125 now, and we have 40 vigor, 40 mind, 40 endurance, and 34 strength, 25 dexterity. And this is the time overall, how much I played. Now that it's done, I can go delete them. Hey, if this was helpful or informative, don't forget to leave a like, maybe subscribe to the channel. That's a little up to you. But for now, I'm out of here. Peace.